game. And we just got done downloading this, so I'm seeing this for the first time with you. And not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited. Just for the record, I bought Mario Kart 8 the day it came out on Wii U. Yes, I was a Wii U owner. I've owned every Nintendo system. And I played so much of this game. Like, we played a stupid amount. So when this came out, obviously I bought it for Switch. I didn't play it a ton though, because I had already played. So that's why you can see it. You know, you look at my trophies. I haven't played it a ton. I really haven't. Just because I played this so much. It's kind of like, you know, sometimes if you really, really love a movie or even a video game, you don't abuse it, right? You don't play it a ton. For instance, Ocarina of Time. I played that the day it came out on 64. I had it pre-ordered at Best Buy, the collector's edition version with the really cool box art cover that was all shiny. Obviously the gold cartridge, but you know, I have very fond memories of that Zelda, and I've only beat it a few times since it came out in 98, you know? And that's just because, like, when I revisit it, I want to forget about it. I want to forget everything, all the secrets, where to go in dungeons, where do I go next, all that stuff. I just want to forget about it. So when I play it again, it'll be like kind of like it was for the first time. And that's kind of how I am with Mario Kart 8. I don't know if I need to be that way, but every time I do turn this on, like, it's fun. So, not gonna lie, I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to play. So, here we go. There it is. So, these are the new ones. Rock Cup, Moon Cup. And you guys probably saw I went to 100cc. And you know what? That's what I like to do for my first go around. You know, I like to get a lay of the land. Enjoy the graphics, enjoy the scenery. You know, enjoy any Easter eggs that you might be able to see. Like when you're playing 150cc and up, I feel like, you know, it's just Mario Kart chaos. And it's like, I want to actually kind of see everything and enjoy it for what it is. So this is like the test drive, the 100cc. Get a little lay of the land. So we got London Loop, Boo Lake, Rock Mountain, and Maple Treeway. You know, these are all good ones for this time of the year. We're still in the fall. It's not winter yet. So we got the Boo Lake, you know, we just got done Halloween. Maple Treeway is like super fall. And then of course we go over to the Moon Cup, and then we got the Merry Mountain, which I'm excited about because again, I've never checked out the Merry Mountain before. And you know what's weird? Like, I read online this morning that Merry Mountain was in Mario Kart Tour, and I read it on a website, not like on Twitter or Reddit or something. So this website I think was probably wrong, because as I'm looking at it, it says, it doesn't say Tour, and it would say Tour if it was part of Tour. So appears this is a brand new track, which makes sense. Because I don't know why this would even be in Mario Kart Tour, since Tour is based on like different cities and whatnot. So at any rate, I'm excited for Merry Mountain. Who isn't excited for some Rainbow Road, right? Like, Rainbow Road's always great. The course always has a great soundtrack. I've played every Mario Kart. I own every Mario Kart still. I own the physical, cartridge on all of these. I have it for every system. I grew up on Super Nintendo Mario Kart. So, having something like this is awesome with all these tracks. I mean, I know everyone wants the new Mario Kart 9, and so do I. We all want more, right? But this is pretty awesome to have like all these tracks and all in one game. And this game's tuned perfectly, right? It has great balance. Okay, so again, I've never played any of these courses that are on tour. And then they're all new to me today, right now. So, here we go. Try to get these double boxes. Nope. Okay, gotta watch out for that. Little chain chomp. I had no items, so I can't put out a blocker. Okay, so that ramp goes up, so we can boost off of that. Got my blocker. Oh shit. Go, got the double. So is this what it's like? I've never been to London, but is this what it's like? Like, are there traffic detours everywhere? Are they constantly working on the roads? That would be nice. I am curious, like, how close these courses are to the real thing. Like that building in the background there. It looks like a courthouse or whatever. Like, is that an actual landmark in London? I don't know. I'm not that traveled, but that'd be cool if it was. Alright, so I got a pretty solid lead here. I got 2 bananas here still blocking. No blue shell yet in sight. But I'm sure as soon as I say that, someone's going to launch one. Maybe I'll get lucky, though. Oh, yeah. You know a blue shell or lightning bolt's always coming. We all know if you're in first, you get hammered. Okay, 1 down. What do you think? Are y'all gonna check out these courses or what? I have the expansion pack, so this came free. I would have bought it anyways if it didn't. And the fact that it comes free with the expansion pack is pretty sweet. This course brings back memories. Yes. Ooh. Oh, we're going underwater. Okay. I thought Lakitu was gonna have to pull me out there. Pull me out of the water. Nice. So this is a cool little twist. Very cool. Now, here we go. Always the recipient of a blue shell. Go, there we go. Blue shell. You get hit with a lightning bolt in the water. I'm sure that doesn't feel very good. I still love those water effects, you know? Like, I know it's been around for a while. In fact, I feel like the first game that really employed, as far as Nintendo goes, that really employed the water effects on the screen was Wave Race Blue Storm. And it's been a while, actually, since I've revisited Blue Storm. I have Wave Race right now on my 64. And I recently got my 64 RGB modded with Voltaire's mod. And I played on a nice Toshiba TV flat screen CRT, and it looks great. But back to Blue Storm, it's been a long time since I played it, but I do remember that it had, obviously both Wave Race games had really nice like water graphics and physics for the time, and I appreciate that was pulled over to Mario Kart, because when the water is dripping off the screen on Blue Storm, you know, back on GameCube, that was cool. Like, that was pretty out there for the time. It's pretty advanced graphics right there. And I don't know why, but I've always been like obsessed with water in video games, like to see how good the water looks. All right, here we go. Oh, this course. Okay, yes. I remember this on 3DS. Yep, come on. Come and hit me. It's bound to happen. Oh, and you jacked my coin. Yeah, this is a cool course. I enjoy all the courses where we get to use our glider a lot. Like, that's fun for me. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I enjoy the glider. I enjoy all the jumps. I enjoy all the madness. Oh boy. I think I have my blocker out. Look at this glide in action. Oh yeah, here we go. Hey, at least it hit me right before an item box. I'll take it. If I'm gonna get hit me right before an item box so I can get another item. Alright, so we're looking good here so far. You know, the graphics on all these courses that have been redone, I mean, they look great. They look like they're part of the actual main game. You know, nothing looks like, none of these courses look like old, like leftover assets. Obviously, they were completely redone. Built in the Mario Kart 8 engine. This game is really fun though. Like, I'm old school, you know. I was born in '85, so I've been gaming since I was a kid on regular Nintendo. You know, I have two older brothers, so they were born in 1980 and 1982, and I'm 85. And you know, obviously, I grew up on regular Nintendo. Like, that's some of my like fondest memories. And in fact, like my regular Nintendo collection is the biggest. I mean, I'm looking at it now, and I have about a little over 300 cartridges. You know, the NES was my favorite. I didn't get rid of any games. I still have my regular Nintendo. I have both models. I got the top load for Christmas. I think it was 1993 from Best Buy. I think they were selling it for $50. I recall my mom saying it was only $50. That's why we bought it for you, so you can have it and keep it forever. Here I am now in 2022. I still have it. Works perfect. Busted it out on Thanksgiving. Played some Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Yeah, I remember the music on this course. You know how it is, like some of these courses, the music just stays in your head forever. And I haven't played this in quite some time. Because I haven't played Mario Kart on 3DS in years. Because again, when I played it, I played the heck out of it when it came out. I should have went right when it went in through that treehouse. What was I thinking? You guys might be wondering why my face looks red and if my camera settings are all jacked up. Not quite. I have the Philips Hue Play lights, and I got 10 lights in my room, which is the max amount of lights you can hook up to one like Hue Play zone. So my whole wall behind the TV here is the background color of the game, of Mario Kart. So I'm working on getting, I have a second camera, but I'm working on getting the specs all correct, so I can at least show it on the stream and you guys can see what I'm seeing. Because like my whole wall is like literally it's the edge of your screen. So whatever colors are on the edge of the screen, from top to bottom, that's what those lights, that's the color the lights will use. And so your walls will be just filled with those colors. And it's just really cool. It kind of, to me, it just makes it feel like you're more a part of the game. Like it just really kind of sucks you in. And like, who wouldn't want that, right? Okay, here we go. Treehouse. Here we go. Pretty easy. Obviously 100cc. So it's gonna be cake. But again, it's just nice to get the lay of the land. Okay, one down. We put the rock bottom on the rock cup. All right, here we go. This is the one I was more excited for, so I'm glad we're doing this one last. Gotta save the best for last, right? Merry Mountain, Rainbow Road, looking forward to it. Obviously, I remember Peach Gardens on DS, and that was a fun one. And Berlin will be new to me. Here we go. Man, I cannot like seem to get the timing right this morning to get that turbo. I mean, obviously I don't need it playing 100cc, but still, you know, like you want to get the turbo, right? Get out of here. Music's interesting. Very royal, it feels like. Like music you'd hear like a I don't know, like a king and queen come out to or something. It has a very royal sound to it. Oh, still got it going. So this is a really nice course for drifting. If you like to drift, this is a fun one. I mean, I'm drifting all over the place here. Or as we call it, power sliding. Go here and go there. Not trying to go through the thwomps there. Oh, cool. Good to see him. Haven't seen him since 64. On that mountain. This is the first start on 64, right? I hate that when you're going sideways and you have a blocker out and you get hit because you're going sideways. I hate it, but I respect it because it makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, you should get hit. if your side's exposed. All right. Peach Gardens. Man, to be a landscaper at Peach Gardens, that'd be pretty cool, right? If you were like the landscaper at Mario's or Peach's Castle, it'd be a cool job. I don't know about you guys, but like, I find doing yard work to be therapeutic. I don't know if it's because like I grew up, you know, doing a lot of yard work. That was part of the chores, you know. You got to do yard work. But there's just something about it that I enjoy. And you know, back in the day when we did yard work, the closest you had to entertainment while doing yard work is like my dad had. Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna get hit. My dad had speakers set up. Like he had the receiver wired like to a switch box, and so he had speakers wired outside. And you'd go in the house, you could turn the receiver on, press the switch box, and obviously the audio would then go out to the speakers that were set up outside. So yeah, like the closest thing we had to entertainment while doing yard work was being able to listen to music. You know, it was back in the day where when I say listen to music, it's not like you popped a CD in there. You're either popping a cassette tape in there or you're listening to the radio and you're hoping you hear like some songs that you wanted to hear. That was always the trouble back in the day with listening to music, is like you might hear a song on the radio, you might hear like, I don't know, the last 30 seconds of a song, and you're like, man, that song sounded really cool. I wish I knew what the name was or who sings it. And unless the DJ on the radio actually said like what the song was after it had played, you wouldn't even know who sang the song. So that was fun. It was part of growing up, you know, and growing up in a different time. But the point is that was the closest thing we had to entertainment, which wasn't much entertainment. So like when you're outside doing yard work, you're kind of like just in your own world. You're at peace. It's quiet. And we had to do a good job on the yard work, because if we didn't, like, we would have to go back and do it again. Oh, geez. So, you know, we took pride in the work. Made sure we did a good job. Because as soon as the chores got done, that's when we get to do what we want to do, which is play video games or play basketball. That was my life. Up until the time I started working, which was a pretty young age. Like I started reffing basketball games when I was 13 at the community center. I got paid like $10 an hour. Okay, so that was back in 98. $10 an hour in Arizona. I was getting paid like 2.5 times over minimum wage, and I was 13. So that was pretty cool to be able to start pulling in some money, like reffing kids basketball games, Pee Wee Sports. So here's Mary Mountain, by the way. I'm excited for this. Here we go. This is cool. But yeah, you know, that was money right there to buy video games. And that's actually one of the ways, I mean, I bought a lot of video games and still have a ton. Like, I remember going to Funko Land before, obviously, it changed names to GameStop. And Funko Land used to have a printout. Oh, right in time, baby. Funko Land used to have a printout of their NES games and the prices of them. And the printout would just be like on the front counter and you could just grab it and reference it. I can't tell you how many games were on there for under $1. No joke. And so obviously, you know, I picked up those games and they weren't all crap. There were some good ones in there. I can't remember like offhand, but I mean, I definitely bought a good amount of games from Funko back in the day. And then the first place that I bought like any used Nintendo games was this place called Gamers here in Phoenix, Arizona. Right? And Gamers was like the coolest place ever. They got in all the new games. You know, looking back, like thinking about Gamers and the name of the store, like it was ran by gamers. Like real gamers back in the day. Like gamers back before it was cool to game. Because gaming now is cool, right? Like everyone games, but back in the day, you know, not everyone gamed. And when you were like a kid, it wasn't cool to everyone like it is now. Now I was always very outgoing, straightforward, you know, about my love for video games. But man, Gamers, my first game I bought there was Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. And I know you're probably saying, like, really, that one? Like, why not part 1 or 3? Well, I loved part 2. I loved that it was like, an adventure game, you know? You didn't have stages. And I loved how cryptic it was. I mean, if you guys have played that game and not used a guide, I beat that game without using any sort of guide. This Rainbow Road looks good. Like, not that it matters, because the Switch isn't 4K. But I'm playing on a 65-inch Sony 4K. And this looks damn good. I'm going to pause it for 2 seconds because I turned off my lights, my hue lights, but I got to turn it on for Rainbow Road because the colors are so cool. And I want to be able to see that. Okay, on. Here we go. Sync. Here we go. Okay, cool. Thank you. So yeah, anyways, I was a big fan of Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. I still am. I love the soundtrack. What is it? One of the songs, Bloody Tears. I love the BGM for the town. The game's just cool. I love how you get like the flame whip and the chain whip. And you're like collecting all the body parts of Dracula in the game. It's pretty wild. And for anyone who's old enough to remember, I have the Nintendo Power. I have it framed over there on the wall. But it's Nintendo Power of Castlevania 2. And it's basically got Simon Belmont holding Dracula's decapitated head. And it got pulled from the newsstands back in the day, or grocery stores, because there was so much backlash from parents. Because that's not Nintendo's look. Obviously, it's still not. They've grown up over the years, yes, but still not to this day their look. And so that's a harder copy of Nintendo Power to find. And it goes for a higher price on eBay if you try and find it, because there's not as many out there. Look, I challenge you. If you haven't played Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, play it on the Castlevania collection. You can get it obviously on Switch, PlayStation, Xbox. It's on all the systems. But play that and try and beat it without looking up how to beat it. No guides, no internet. Can't use the internet. We didn't have it back then. Challenge yourself. I'd be impressed if you could beat it. If you could do that, you have to drop a comment and tell me. Yeah, as you see, I just got over 1,000 coins. So I don't have a lot here. But I gotta see what my new customization is, because I don't remember. I don't remember all this stuff. Which again is what I want. Because then playing it again just feels new. So the last customization I got was this vehicle here. So, oh, it's another new vehicle. Okay. I thought that meant I would get tires next. Jet bike. I don't rock the bikes. I just don't. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't really like the look of them. But this pipe frame's nice. I like it. It looks really good, too, on Metal Mario here. And then the Bitty Buggy's cool. Not really cool looking. Looks like Dr. Robotnik a little bit. Maybe because of those colors. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But the pipe frame's sick with Metal Mario. I'm digging that. All right, well, thanks y'all for tuning in today. If you liked what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm a new YouTuber. I'm a new Twitch guy, whatever you want to call it, streamer. Gaming my whole life, though. Whole life. When I say that, I mean I've been gaming since like 88. I was 3 years old. Yes, I was gaming. I have pictures somewhere. I think they're in the photo album that my mom has, but I have pictures from when I beat Super Mario Brothers 3 when I was 5 years old. My brothers couldn't beat it, and they know it. It's the truth. But I beat it, and I was very proud. And of course, back then, we don't have cell phones. They haven't even been created yet. But I got pictures on the camera. We had to get it developed at I think Walgreens or something. But I do have pictures of beating Mario 3. But yeah, I've been gaming my whole life. Never taken a break. This is what I've always done. I've gamed and play video games, and I play basketball. And the older I get, I'm 37 now, so the older I get, the less basketball I play, the body's breaking down. I put a lot of mileage on the basketball court. A lot. I mean, open to close at the gym many days over the summers, and played every day after school for hours. But we used to go 10 to 10 at the gym, be there all day. So yeah, I spend more time now, definitely more time gaming, which is nice. But yeah, I will be streaming a variety of content on my channel, and that's reflective of my gaming profile, because I play all the games. I play Switch, I play, PlayStation. I don't have Series X, but I have Game Pass Ultimate, so I can play it on the PC. And lifelong gamer, lifelong Nintendo fan. Totally love the PlayStation as well. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited for a new Switch whenever this is going to come out. I follow the rumors daily. I'm on the Gaming Leaks and Rumors Reddit group, so I'm always trying to see what the latest news is. I subscribe to a ton of different video game channels here on YouTube, be it Spawn Wave or RGT85, Sunbro Nation. I'm always looking for like the latest news to see what's going on with the new Switch. So obviously I know the latest news is it's not coming out in this fiscal year, which means it won't be coming out before March 31st. So that means it could come out next year. My personal prediction, okay, when the Wii came out, when it launched, we got Twilight Princess, and it came out on GameCube as the swan song. So the last big Nintendo title was Twilight Princess, and then we got it as a launch title for the Wii. Okay? Fast forward, Breath of the Wild comes out for Wii U. A lot of people forget that because they didn't buy a Wii U. But we got Breath of the Wild, and then we got it as a launch title on the Switch. So that was very successful. Who's to say that's not going to happen again? I mean, I think it's going to happen 3 times. So personally, I think that the new Zelda I'm hoping, praying that this is how it plays out, that it's a launch title for the new Switch. So that means it might get delayed. And, hey, we're all used to delays with Nintendo. If you've grown up a long-time Nintendo gamer, you're used to this. I could see it coming out in October, maybe September, maybe November, but sometime in there, September to November, if we're going to get new hardware, I could see it happening then, and the new Zelda being a launch title. So I think that'd be awesome. I think we'd all be happy with that. So we'll see what happens there. But again, yeah, I play all sorts of games. I am going to be booting up probably NBA 2K23 a little bit later today for my daily 2K grind. And some days I play longer than others for 2K. It just depends on what the grind is today. Depends on, what kind of XP they got out there, if new cards drop, this and that. Then I'll be continuing my God of War live stream. So I put in 2.5 hours, and I'll be continuing God of War. Super excited to, get going on that and get that game completed and platinumed. So again, thanks for tuning in today, and please like, share, subscribe, help me out, help out the algorithms so my videos get viewed, and hopefully I can keep doing this.